So good afternoon, everyone, or good morning if you're still on the West Coast. And buenos dias, bon dia. Thank you all for joining us. I'm here today with one of our very latest addition to our collection, Monaci delle Terre, Nere, and the wonderful Giovanna, the general manager. So Giovanna, are you going to take us to your little paradise, sanctuary? There is so many names to describe it.
Thank you, Dominique, and buongiorno, buonasera, because in Sicily it's 8 p.m. E benvenuti at Monaci delle Terre Nere, which is luxury resort based in Sicily among Mount Etna and the famous Taormina. Monaci delle Terre Nere is not only a hotel, it's also a wine resort and a farmhouse based in Sicily, of course, and surrounded, by the nature, which is on the slopes of the most active volcano in Europe, which is Mount Etna. That's a picture of how the property looks like. Monaci delle Terre Nere is a scattered hotel hosted in 62-acre estate in which we do grow grapes, fruits, vegetables. Imagine a farmhouse at the service of our guests. Basically, what we have done is to restore old farmhouses and convert those farmhouses into luxury accommodation. Just a few information about where are we located. You have to fly to Catania Airport, which is exactly 35 minutes driving to Monaci delle Terre Nere, very easy through the motorway. And Monaci is just less than 30 minutes driving from Taormina. On the slopes of the volcano, overlooking the sea, only 500 meters above the sea level. So one of our selling point is the strategical position. As you may see, we are so well positioned considering the eastern side of the island. And I must say that we are away from everything, but but very close to everything. It means that choosing Monaci delle Terre Nere could be the right alternative to avoid Taormina, for example, especially during the peak season, without missing anything, without being forced to drive in the middle of nowhere. A few basic information about Monaci delle Terre Nere. As I said, it's very easy to be reached, so 35 minutes from Catania Airport. In order to allow our guests to enjoy Taormina, starting from next year, we have this amazing new service of a shuttle complimentary service twice a day for our guests. It's very easy to drive to Monaci. 50% of our customers, they self-drive. And we also feature a helipad on property, which is a very useful service, especially for guests interested to reach the opposite side of the island, which normally it's a little bit long driving and could be a very nice opportunity to avoid driving, but use the helicopter to make a tour and move to the opposite of the island. The property, which is scattered, offers a 24 hours golf cart service to reach all the rooms which are scattered around the property. So this is a map of the estate. As you can see, all the rooms are spread around the property where the numbers are. In any case, the estate is walkable. You can walk around the property, or you can use our 24 hours buggy service, or as I said, the guests, they can self drive on property. And it's an amazing small piece of land where the guests, they can just enjoy. They can enjoy path, an amazing nature all around, and in on property, our guests, they can take advantage of a huge privacy. You see how far all the rooms are one from another, and but taking advantage of all the services of a luxury hotel. So it's like the idea of a in hotel villa with all the services of a hotel again. Just a few words. We are a wine estate. Mount Etna is the third most important region in Italy for the wine production, especially during the last 10 years. It has, I mean, the quality of the wine, it's very important. And we do produce 60 different wines, organic wines on property. I vini di Guido Coffa. Guido Coffa is the owner of Monaci, and Mount Etna produce, thanks to the fertile of the soil, very good quality wines. So it's a niche production, around 15,000 bottles, and it's reserved for our guests. We do not, I mean, we love to keep the production very niche, and as you see in this picture, we do the harvest by hands. It's really a wine estate at the service of the clientele. Let's try to summarize what's Monaci offer. 24 room suites and villas scattered around the property of 62 acres. 7 of these rooms are feature private pools. On property, we have 3 restaurants, which are Locanda Nerello, Luce, and Orto dei Monaci, and 2 bars in which it's possible to have lunch or dinner. A pool area, which is the main area, the common area, and of course you can find all the services of a luxury hotel. In addition, Monaci can be considered an experience hotel, considering the fact that it's a farmhouse, including I mean, think of every kind of activity connected to food, wine, nature, sport. The volcano can be enjoyed in Monaci on a private basis. The wow effect is the sea view, one of the wow effects. The fact that Monaci is in the countryside, overlooking the sea, it means that 70% of our rooms feature this amazing sea view. So don't think about a place in the countryside, in the Sicilian hot countryside. It's really a place that can be even in Tuscany or in the countryside in the UK, but it's in Sicily, and this is really one of our most impressive feature. Spectacular location. Monaci is also an historic place because most of our all of our rooms are hosted in these old farmhouses that has been converted into luxury accommodation following the principle of bioarchitecture. It means that they have been restored using the same material used in the ancient times. So the result is a combination among history and contemporary furnitures, art collection. So the result is a very modern, let's say contemporary experience, in a very unique way. The fact that Monaci is owned by Guido Coffa, privately owned, can be recognized in every single detail in which there is a real personal touch. Um, and what we would like to be recognized of is a different concept of luxury. Let's say the luxury of authenticity, the luxury of the experience that can be enjoyed in such an amazing place. Of course, food has a very important role. Breakfast is a ritual more than a breakfast. Normally served outside in the pine trees area, and in which we have this amazing buffet. Consider that together with our fruits and vegetable, we bake everything on property, and we do not buy anything from the large distribution. Everything is own produced, and if it is not directly produced, it it comes from the region. So being sustainable means making our guests enjoying really through seasonal product from the area, which is something that we are not gonna derogate. So, and of course, every single room can enjoy a private breakfast experience, and you can imagine how exclusive and how beautiful could be such an experience. Locanda Nerello is our fine dining restaurant, and we are part of the Slow Food Association. So, what to expect in all our restaurant is the top quality local seasonal product, cooked in the most simple way, following Sicilian recipe or Italian recipe. And you can see from this picture what I mean. We strongly believe that the most simple, the most local is the perfection. And you can see in this other picture, we have this dish which is called la tartare di Guido. Guido is the owner. The meat is only local and is a slow food presidium coming from a small village called Cinisi, close to Palermo. It's called Cinisara meat. And we have an egg from we have actually 150 hens on property, so fresh eggs for our kitchen, for our guests every day. Locanda Nerello is a house. It's not the classical restaurant that you can find in most of the hotel. It's a very nice, cozy place, very welcoming, like we are in Monaci. So this is our main restaurant, hosted in the main villa. We have this amazing restaurant, Luce, which means light, by the pool, open only for lunch, while Locanda Nerello is open for dinner. An amazing bar, Convivium Bar, is the heart beating of the property. It's hosted in the main villa, and this bar has been awarded during the last 2-3 years, and we won the prize of the best green bar in Italy in 2025, and we have been awarded like the 5th best hotel bar in Italy. Of course, the wine cellar, Cantico. it is hosted in the main villa, and um, it's hosted in the old cistern of the house. So it's a vertical wine cellar. Uh, just coming to it's down the restaurant. So what the sommelier normally uh, do is to invite our guests in the wine cellar and choose together one of the amazing bottle of wine that can be found in this wine cellar. Consider that the owner, he's a sommelier, and he has a personal collection of precious, not only wine, um, not only Etna wines, but also we have a selection of Italian, international wine, and champagne, of course. And we do always prefer to choose among small producers with very selected collection of wines. Let's go. Let's do a little bit let's speak a little bit about the rooms. 24 rooms, one different from another. So we start with the deluxe rooms, which are our entry-level rooms, which can be. This is the garden that all our rooms, they feature a garden, an outdoor space, and as you can see, deluxe room can be with lava stone on the walls. Otherwise, we have the option with a more lighty and less typical Etna rooms. Every single room is really, really unique, curated, and with a high personality. Minerale Suite is one of our most iconic rooms. Actually, it is a winemaking room that has been converted into a suite. So, of course, it's especially for wine lovers, but not only. Choosing a suite like that could be really the experience. Otherwise, we have a suite which has a little bit a completely different style. All the suite feature a fireplace, and as you can see, for example, this is another suite with lava stone on the walls. Estate suite, profumato. I don't know if you noticed that every single room has a name. The name is one of the features, the characteristic of the wines. Profumato it means scented. We have 3 pool villas. Pool villas are 1-bedroom villa, and they are completely private. And as you can see, this villa feature a private pool and a park surrounding the villa. All pool villas. This is a 2-bedroom villa, for example. The name is Elegante, and you can see how big is the villa, but not only the villa, but the park all around. I want to point out how different are our rooms. So it's very important for us to understand, to learn a little bit about the clientele in order to be able to make the right assignment, considering distance from the main area, from the reception area, but also the style, if the guests are more interested in an experience in a room with lava stone on the walls. Otherwise, we have many other options. If you ask me which is my favorite room, I can say that I'm not able to tell you. I would say every single room is a single experience. For example, Pool Suite Elegante features a jacuzzi pool, as you can see, and a private outdoor pool. Monaci Villa. It's one of our signature private villa, and it's you see how the nature is coming inside the rooms. So this is a view of Monaci Villa from above, and vineyards all around. You see the paths in which the golf car are moving around the parking area, and you can imagine how private and how exclusive could be a staying with us. 3-bedroom Villa Nobile. This is one of our, you can see Mount Etna on the back with a bit of snow on top. So imagine Mount Etna on the back and the Mediterranean blue sea in front. We feature 4-bedroom villas, Persimmon. The 3-bedroom villa, this is the private pool of the 3-bedroom villa. And of course, Monaci is perfect for private events such as weddings, because it can be rented on a buyout basis. So with only 24 bedrooms, but such a big estate, it could be really the perfect location for any kind of private event, including family retreats, small business events, and we love to host this kind of events, because on a private basis especially. A few words about experiences. I like always to say that Monaci is not the hotel in which the guests stay, the guests book an overnight. Of course, when you are at Monaci, you want to, what we like to share with the guest is what we do on property. So starting from wine tasting, wine tours around, botanical visits, cooking experiences, helicopter tours, massages, any kind of experience is always arranged on a private basis. And so it's like staying in Monaci. It can be even just a stay without going out from Monaci, because there are so many opportunities to learn, to understand, to learn about Sicily, about the history, about the landscape. This is really, and we have for every taste. We are family friendly. We normally we host couples looking for privacy at the same time, and and Monaci is really a 4-season property, because it changes according to the season change. So you can have beautiful summers, but also amazing autumn period with all the colors all around. So let me close with a video that will help me just to let you feel a little bit the atmosphere of Monaci. It's not so easy to explain the magic of this place. Rooms are very, very big. Horseback riding, helicopter tours. A bit of the farm, and of course all of our experiences. Can be you are. the one inside. And the food.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful.
you very much.
Giovanna. Yes.
Can't wait to welcome you at Monaci.
Mhm. I wish you could have put this picture of this dessert that you have, the tiramisu in the shape of a volcano, and the chocolate is falling. Oh la 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 la. But anyway,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And the cocktails. You spoke about the bar, but you should also show the cocktail menu and all
That's true.
the names are incredible, and of the taste too, huh? Oh
This
la la.
is not really a wine, I mean, a simple wine cocktail list, but it's really a journey
Yeah.
into Monaci, talking not only about wines, because we believe that cocktails, especially the one produced in Convivium Bar, which are produced with our herbs and fruits, are really an experience itself. I can tell you that Convivium Bar is one of the best bar in Sicily.
Sorry, it was an alarm sign at the same time. All right, so I could. Oh, you see, you can hear it, huh? Okay. So Carla is asking, do you close certain time of the year?
Yes, we are not open all year round. We open mid-March until November. For example, this year we're going to close November 2nd, but because we have a few projects that we are working on, like the building of a second private pool, a swimming pool, which is going um, to to complete this amazing place, which is our pool area. And we have a big spa project. At the moment, we have a spa, a small wellness area, but we have a project of a Monaci spa. And this is going to be a very innovative project.
I'm gonna see, Evelyn, you said you stayed there 2 years ago. It was such an incredible experience, huh? A must stay in. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Janet, room and villa for a couple is okay. How large do you get? Well, you have mentioned all these villa scenes.
Size is very big. I mean, all sizes, considering that in Sicily, most hotels they cannot have big sizes. We start with around 50 square meters up to 250, depending on how big is the room. Normally, deluxe rooms starts of for 50 with 50 square meters. Yeah.
Evelyn, you said the breakfast is an experience. I agree with you. The location is so peaceful, the choice is exquisite, and so is the service. Thank you, Evelyn. Totally.
Thank you very much.
And she said, oh, and the wine cellar. Nancy, she said the wine suite. What did you say? The wine suite is special and beautiful. Joanne, you said this is a beautiful property. Nancy, oh, the pool suite, very elegant. Do any of the room have kitchen? Said Janet.
No, no. The idea is not to
Kitchenette.
provide. Yeah, hi Janet. No, every service is offered by the hotel, is catered by the hotel. So no kitchen, no private kitchen. The idea is to uh, combine the villa experience on the point of view of the privacy, but with all services that normally are offered in a hotel. But in addition, we can arrange any kind of meal service uh, in the rooms. So not only the room service, but a private lunch, a private dinner, even a small private event. So sometimes when our guests they have an anniversary or a birthday, they can have a small party, a private party, and this is something which is absolutely appreciated by our guests.
Linda, you said so happy to be reintroduced to your lovely hotel. You were there 6 years ago. She want to know if you have done had the helicopter pad.
Yes, we do. We
I,
do. We do. We have the helicopter pad. Yes.
Evelyn, at the beginning of the presentation, you were telling Dominique about your opening and closing date. Would you mind repeating?
Yes, we open normally mid-March and we close November. Sometimes we close at the beginning of November, like this year we're going to close November 2nd, but maybe next year is going to change. So consider March, November as an opening time.
Valerie, you said, wow, so beautiful. Loan, you said Sicily is a beautiful island for every taste. Love it. Bettina, you said gorgeous property, looks very unique and special. Thank you for sharing. Caroline, you said the place is beautiful, but wondering if you ever feel nervous being so close to Mount Etna.
No,
No,
no, no. We are as close as Taormina. Okay, so at
yes,
the
yeah.
500 meters above the sea level, it's really far from the volcano, which is 3,000, more than 3,000 meters high. However, Mount Etna is always active, and it means that it's a really safe volcano. And for us, it's a privilege to have this such an amazing attraction very close. And to be honest, experiencing the volcano, it's really a unique experience. I can tell you that 90% of our guests, they do something. I mean, they do a kind of excursion on Mount Etna.
Yeah, and when I was there, I can tell you, you don't feel at all, you
Mm.
don't think about it. When you're surrounded by little
Well,
stones and lava
I want,
walls and lava.
I want to add something for my personal experience. Monaci is not only in the countryside, but it's on an active volcano slopes. It means that uh, the quietness of this place is combined with a great energy, which came from the fact that we have this big volcano close by, and it means that the experience it's really really unique. It's difficult to explain, but I can tell you that you can feel the power of the earth.
Janet, you say, looks amazing now on my radar for clients and herself and myself. Huh? Voilà. Linda, are children allowed? Is there an age limit? So children are allowed, but I'm not sure about the age limit.
They are okay. As I said, children are very welcomed, and we welcome children in all our restaurants. Uh, we limit the entrance of children um, uh, from guests that are not hosted in the hotel. So we take reservations from outside, but children from outside are accepted only from 12 years old.
You mean for the restaurants, huh? Things like that.
For the restaurants, yes, yes, of
But the
course.
client, there is no age limit for their children. No?
No,
All right.
exactly.
Evelyn said, if I may add, I recommend it to rent a car to explore the area, especially to go to Mount Etna. Mhm. Okay, the alarm is going to start soon. Carla said, I live in LA, so no problem with volcano. Loan said, I did a tour partial hike Mount Etna, felt very safe and stunning view here. And Caroline said, I hike on it. I thought it was a bit wild.
It depends. You can have a lot of activities. For example, one that I personally experienced and that I suggest is to do an e-biking tour on Mount Etna. You have no idea how it's so easy to reach some points that cannot be reached hiking or walking, and this is really a privilege. It's really really suggestible.
Very much. I do not see any other questions. So I don't know, Giovanna, if you have any word to. conclude our webinar today. But
Yes, I would like to say that Monaci is really, really a special place. It's a lot of things, and it's a place in which we really welcome our guests, and we take care of the guests, trying to make them enjoying a unique experience. I know that everyone says that we all have unique hotels, and it's
but
true.
you do, you truly have one.
Yes,
And the
absolutely.
layout, not a
Monaci,
normal, it's not a normal
exactly.
setup as well. Huh? It feels like
And
a little villa that people could rent, but then they enjoy the community. So it's really, really special. And
and yeah, and I would say it's and we want to be different. This is something that we really are proud of. We don't want to provide the same kind of experience that can be enjoyed in a lot of hotels all over the world. Arriving to Sicily, which is a magic place, and staying in a place like Monaci could really be considered a one of a kind experience.
yeah. And especially now that you have the shuttle to go to Taormina, people will have both worlds. They do want to go to Taormina at least one day, but
Of
then
course,
they don't have to even worry in case they don't want to drive or have to park.
we take care. We will take care, and there is no problem of traffic, of organizing. We will, yeah,
Perfect. It's a great base, basically. So,
yeah.
that stunning hotel even better in person. Thank you. Caroline, thank you for showing us your very special place. Loan, thank you for your lovely presentation. But thank you, everyone, for taking the time to meet with us on this webinar on a Friday afternoon. And Giovanna, good evening for you. And thank you again for showing us your little treasure. Huh?
Thank you for having me. It has been a great pleasure,
Thank you.
and I wait for all of you in Monaci.
Wow, perfect. Can I be back too?
Of course, anytime. You're always more than
Oh, la, la.
welcome.
What a sweet.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody, and I wish you a great weekend. Huh? Bye bye, Giovanna. Thank you,
Bye
everybody.
bye. Ciao.
Ciao.